going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and I want to talk today about Nia Jax and her role in the company. Now, I've said before that she is a public service announcement with legs. I've said that many times, actually. Well, if you go on her Twitter, there's a post from WWE who's talking about the women of 2018. There's not really any women of color on there, and so Nia Jax has these 4 emojis that are all women of color, different variations of, Latin and black, and she's like, we here too. And here's the thing. Nia Jax will never be able to say that WWE is trying to hold down black people, black women, black men. Now, don't get me wrong, there's certainly been a history of racism in the company. And I think you can kind of see that a little bit. But it's 2019. They have certainly made it a point at times to push certain people because of a race. Look at Jinder Mahal when they were moving into India and he got to be WWE champion. And I think they've had focus on a lot of black women in the company and women of color. And so I think, because Nia Jax wasn't actually involved in this little post they had on Twitter, she got all in her feelings. But here's the thing about that. Nia Jax is not good enough to complain about anything. Nia Jax has no talent in the ring. None. 0 talent. I have more talent in a ring, I'm quite sure, and I have a possible heart condition, so Nia Jax sucks. She is horrible on a mic. She has botched up so many interviews. And worse yet, there was that one week where she screamed in the microphone and everybody complained that it kind of crackled their speakers and scared the shit out of them. And the next week she literally does the same thing, except this time on purpose, and she couldn't even help but stifle the smile. She's childish like that, except she's childish on screen. She's terrible. She's fucking horrible. She can't even hold her emotions in to do a promo. So if you look back at this week, she was 300.5, what was it? I forget what she said exactly, but it was Steiner math. That's what it comes down to. It was fucking Steiner math. So she botched up a promo. She had Sasha Banks up on her shoulders on the second rope, and then for her move, she decides to just drop Sasha Banks, not on the turnbuckle, but on the ropes. Both sets of ropes, where Sasha Banks gets hung up and whiplashed backward. And it's a miracle that Sasha Banks wasn't hurt like hell off of that, because that was just sloppy and ignorant. The same match, Sasha Banks goes for a Hurricane Rana from the apron to the outside of the ring. Sasha Banks gets dropped literally on her face because, once again, Nia Jax botches. And she face plants on the apron instead of going off the ring like she's supposed to. There is nothing redeemable about Nia Jax in WWE. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about, she deserves to be here. She's big girl. I don't care. Being a big girl makes her a terrible wrestler. And I am not PC. I don't care about people's feelings. She's dangerous. Now we can add Sasha Banks once again to the list of people that Nia Jax has come very close to hurting. Badly. She is just dangerous, man. I'm so sick of seeing her on my TV. And for her to actually sit there and complain to WWE about not being recognized, to me is absolutely laughable. She never deserved to be a women's champion in the first place. Does not deserve it. She doesn't have any credibility in the company whatsoever. She's not a good wrestler. She cannot talk on a mic. There is nothing about her that says WWE superstar. Nothing. Not one thing. Horrible promos, dude. So You know, I wanted to make this because I'm just frankly sick of seeing Nia Jax on my TV. I really am. Like, it's overboard at this point. They need to take her back to NXT, get her some genuine training, and if she can't cut it, cut her loose. I don't give a fuck who she's related to. And that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I'm just done with it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed this or if you agree with me, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jack. Let's Cage Nation out.